Okay, so the second thing which you are going to study is statement of retained earning. Statement of retained earning is basically a statement which shows the increase or decrease in retained earning, or you can say a statement which shows the changes in retained earning. So you should also know what is retained earning. Retained earning is basically the profit which is retained by the business, and it is not distributed to the owners of the business. If you are doing a business, and if you earn a profit in the business, normally the owners, they do not distribute all the profit, or the directors or the management, they do not distribute all the profit. They keep some part of the profit with the business itself, so that it can help them in the future in the growth of the business. So all the profit of the business is not distributed to the owners. Some part of the profit is kept by the business itself for future. So that part of the profit which is not distributed to the owner is called retained earning. So statement of retained earning tells you the increase or decrease in retained earning, the increase or decrease in the profit which is kept by the business for itself. It is not distributed to the owners of the business. And whenever you distribute the profit to the business, that is called dividend. So the profit which is distributed to the owners is in the form of dividend. So when you keep the profit with yourself, that is called retained earning, and when you distribute the profit to the owners of the business, that is called dividend. So I will show you the presentation of statement of retained earning. The first thing is that you have to write the name of the company. As in our question, the name of the company is DEF Enterprise, so you will start with the name of the company DEF. Then you are preparing statement of retained earning, so now you have to write the statement of retained earning over here. And then for the year ended 31st December 2015, as you have written in income statement. So this is how you are going to start the statement of retained earning. Then dirhams, you will make only one column over here for dirhams, and first you write retained earning for the start of the year. Remember the question which is given to you, if there is any retained earning given in the box, that is retained earning for the start of the year. But if you will see this question which you have sent me, there is no retained earning given in the box, there is no retained earning given in the question, so we do not have retained earning for the start of the year. So I will not write anything over here. Then you plus net income which you got from income statement. If you remember, in the previous part we got net income 75,240, so we will add this net income 75,240 to the retained earning for the start of the year, which is not given over here, of course. So net income 75,240 will be written. Then you minus dividend. Dividend is the amount which is paid out of the profit, so you have to minus it. So if you will see in the question, there is a dividend given in the question 5,000. So from 75,240 I will subtract 5,000. The answer is 70,240, which is called retained earning for the end of the year. In the start it was retained earning for the start of the year, now it is retained earning for the end of the year, which is 70,240. Remember, this statement of retained earning is linked to the income statement, because you have to write net income 75,240, which you will get from income statement, and dividend 5,000 is given in the question, so you will get 70,240, which is your answer. Now you have to keep this answer because it will be needed in the next part, which is the balance sheet. So let's move on to the last part, which is the balance sheet. So balance sheet shows the assets, liabilities, and equity of the business. Now I'm 100% sure that you don't know what are assets, liabilities, and equity of the business, so I'll just give you the definition for assets. Assets are those resources which we own and we get benefit from them, like cash, furniture, machine, car. All these things are assets. So these resources which we own, the things which we own and from which we get the benefit, they are called the assets. The examples are cash, motor vehicle, like machinery, furniture, anything from which you are getting benefit. Liabilities are those things which are payable or which are unearned, or which you have to still pay to someone. This is called liabilities. And equity includes capital, stock, and retained earning at the end of the year. So these are the three things which you are going to include in the balance sheet. So now I will tell you the presentation of balance sheet. The first thing you have to write is the name of the company, as you have written in the previous income statement, and statement of retained earning as well, which is DEF over here. Then you will write balance sheet which you are preparing. Over here you are preparing for 31st December 2015. Remember, before you used word for 31st December 2015. In income statement you wrote for year ended 31st December 2015. In statement of retained earning, again you wrote for or 31st December 2015, but over here you will write as on 31st December 2015. So this is the first part. Then you will start with assets. You will make two columns again for dirhams, and you will start with the assets. You have to find out the assets in the question. So as I told you that those things from which you get the benefit are your assets. The first one is supplies. Supplies is inventory. For example, the stock which we have, the inventory which we have, the goods which we have, these are our assets which we can use in future. So you write supplies 25,890, and they will never change. So the things which I am writing over here in assets, if they are given in any other question as well, they will be written in assets. They can't be changed. Then you have cash in hand at bank. That is also an asset because you can use cash. Of course we can use cash. And then you have land and building. Of course this is also your asset because you can use land and building for your benefit. Then you have accounts receivable. Account receivable are those people from whom we have to receive money, so they are our assets because they have to give us money. Then you have furniture and fixtures 37,820. You will write in the first column because if you'll see, they have given accumulated depreciation for furniture and fixture, which is 1,000. It is given in the question. Everything is given. You just see the question, you will find out them. So furniture and fixture, which is 37,820, you will minus accumulated depreciation 1,000, you get 36,820. Accumulated depreciation is always subtracted from the asset for which it is given. Over here it is given for furniture and fixture, so you have to subtract from furniture and fixture. If it is given for building, you have to subtract from building. So then next is prepaid rent. Prepaid rent means the rent which is paid in advance. So if you pay something in advance, then that becomes your asset because you have to take benefit in future. For example, I paid the rent for the next 3 months for my flat. This means this rent which I have paid for the next 3 months, I will take benefit from the flat. So this prepaid rent is my asset. So prepaid rent is always written in assets. So when you add all of this, the total assets becomes 221740. So these were the assets which were given in the question. After this you will write liabilities. Liabilities are anything which is payable. So account payable is those people to whom you have to pay the money. Account receivable are those from whom you have to receive, so they are your assets. Account payable are those to whom you have to pay the money, so they are your liabilities. Salaries payable, again you have to pay them, so it's your liability. And then revenue unearned. Revenue unearned means that you have to do the work. You have got the money but you have not done the work, so this is also your liability. So when you add them, the total liabilities become 25,250 in this question. Then the equity, I told you in equity there are two things: capital, stock, which is given on the top 126250 in the question. Then retained earning at the end of the year. This retained earning at the end of the year I will get from the previous part. If you remember, in the previous part I got retained earning at the end of the year 70,240. If you add them together, it will become 196490. Now just the last part. Now what you will do, you will add total liabilities, which is 25,250 and 196490. You will get total liabilities and equities, which is 221,740. 221,740. Now if you see, this 221,740 is equal to total assets, which is also 221,740. This means that your question is correct. So this is how you prepare the balance sheet of the company. These formats will be used in every question, whatever question you are facing. Though there are some things, there are few things which may change, but the main concept is the same, and the main things are the same. So if you repeat this video again and again, I hope if you get a question for income statement, retained earning, and balance sheet, you will be able to do. And there is no need to say thanks. I know I'm very good, so there is no need to say thanks. Anyways, I hope it will help you. I hope it will help you. Okay, bye.